Lawmakers helped encourage Cerner to build its new massive development in Missouri, partly with your money, to the tune of more than $1 billion tax dollar incentives. But a growing number of lawmakers want to put a stop to the economic border war. Amy Hawley found out about the proposal that will require cooperation from both sides of the state line and now joins us live with this. Amy?
Well, Johnny, this city has a unique dividing line. It is called State Line Road, where I'm standing. One side, of course, Kansas, right here. The other side, the state of Missouri, with two states in one city with very different political perspectives. But there soon could be a truce in this modern-day border war.
When Jim Denning founded Leewood's Discover Vision Centers, he wanted to expand, and he did just that. They see 600 patients a day.
We've done surgery on some very young patients.
He's moved his Kansas business also into Missouri and into Wyandotte County by Kansas's biggest tourist attraction, the Legends at Village West. Home of the Speedway, Sporting KC, and Cerner. He says he wouldn't have considered expanding here when he first started because this is what it looked like in 1998. Cows, corn, and crops.
Before the Legends and the racetrack, we never would have thought about going to Wyandotte.
The state's financial incentives change Wyandotte County's entire landscape, which is why the former CEO turned Kansas lawmaker says he's willing to listen, but likely won't act fast on a Missouri senator's bill. Ryan Silvey wants to put a stop to tax breaks and incentives that lure corporations to certain counties along the state line, but only if Kansas agrees to do the same.
We have better schools, better roads, better public safety. That's probably made them feel like they're in a corner. But that isn't to say Kansas isn't willing to sit down. And
Silvey says financial incentives that lure corporations like movie giant AMC from Missouri to Kansas or Applebee's from Kansas to Missouri don't benefit anyone. It only shuffles the same jobs across the state line.
We're talking about recognizing that this is not wise economic policy, that it is not good for the taxpayers, and saying that we are willing to stop if you are.
Now, Silvey says if incentives bring new jobs like Cerner will to Bannister, that is okay. But he says Kansas has gained only 400 new jobs since the year 2009 under one tax incentive program. He says that's at a cost of about $300,000 per job. Too expensive, he says. So he says he'll be introducing his border war truce legislation early in January. Along the state line, Amy Hawley, 41 Action News.